Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another edition of Lisa Renee TV. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting for? Make sure to do so before you leave today. Make sure to thumbs up the video if you do like what you see, and to share on all your social media networks that you happen to be on at this time. Hello and welcome back, guys. Hello, happy Sunday. I hope everybody's Sunday afternoon is going well so far. Mine is. I'm in Chicago, so we're having a bit of a snowstorm. Yeah, that's always fun. But other than that, pretty good. Pretty good. I'm in the house, so yeah, that's a beautiful, blessed thing. I'm in the house. It's snowstorming, and I am in. Safe and protected, okay? Thank you, Jesus. So let's jump right into the video. Okay, so have you ever felt like life was pushing you backwards for some reason? You could see where you wanted to go and be, but you just couldn't get there. Could it be that maybe you were driving in reverse? Something to think about. So I had this weird thing happen to me this past week. I went to the hair shop and I parked my car in the back in the alley. So I was coming out. Somebody else had parked beside me and their car was crooked. Don't you hate that when somebody parks really weird? So it makes it really hard for you to come out of the space. So I was trying to come out of my space and I'm trying, backing up, could not get out. Luckily, one of the ladies who worked in the shop, she came and asked, was I okay? And I said, no, actually, I can't quite get out of the space. I think she knew the person too who parked in weird, but anyway, in an attempt to not go have them move their car, she actually helped me to get out of the space because I couldn't quite see on the side of me enough to back out without tapping their car. It was really crazy, but she helps. God always sends help, doesn't he? So she helped. I got out of the space, but it was so weird because by the time I got out, I was in reverse still, and I was supposed to switch to drive. No, I didn't hit anything, but it was just funny because I think I was just frazzled by the whole thing and like kind of ticked off the fact that somebody parked like that to begin with. But it was no problem. We just both laughed it off, and I shifted into drive. But the thing is, you'll never progress when you're looking backward or driving backward. In my case, I would have never gotten home. So, just a few tips today for you in case you're in this situation. So the first point I want to make is don't focus on regrets. Now that can be a stronghold for many people. I know that's definitely a stronghold for me too. The devil can also attack you in this area. And whatever happened did so for a divine reason. And it's okay if you were not perfect or you didn't get everything right in that moment. So I have those moments a lot where I'm thinking about things that I went through in the past and I'm wishing I can go back and redo everything. And I'm like, oh God, I was stupid in that moment. I should have done better. I should have said something and I didn't. Why did I say that? Instead of this. And the truth is, we all know we can't really go back in the past, can we? These events that happened, they just did. And however you reacted, it was appropriate for that time. There's always a reason behind everything. Even if you did undesirable things and you wanted to do differently, I mean, you didn't. So it's okay, but it all worked out because you are here now. And so that's the proof. You survived it. You got through it. So it is okay. It's okay if you weren't 10,000% perfect in that moment. It's all right. So you definitely don't want to dwell on it. But I try not to. I try to tell myself the same thing that I'm telling you now. I try to remind myself, like, it's okay, Lisa. You don't have to be perfect. It's okay to fall on your face sometimes. Like, you don't have to be this perfect little angel all the time. But Because it can get you down and it can have you feeling lots so good about yourself. So you definitely don't want to let it affect your confidence or your self-esteem. So it's not worth it. It's the past. It's the past. It's something that you're not going to be able to change anyway. So yeah, let's try to stay present in the moment. Number 2. God will always send help all the time. Never worry. God will always send assistance, just like He did for me. Or else I'd still be in that space. I would not be home right now talking to you. Would not be at home at all. So He always sends assistance when you need it. He already knows your issue before you tell him, so a plan is already in place for you. So you never have to worry about anything. I believe that God uses each of us, each and every one of us, just divinely for His purpose. So that's the beautiful thing. And that's why we're all here. No man is an island. It's not meant to be that way. So anytime you're ailing from something, you need something, God always knows. Even if you don't ask for it, He knows. He already knows. He already knows. I didn't ask. She just came up and asked, "Did I need help?" That's what it was. So God He's just smart and infinite in His wisdom. So He's gonna always have your back no matter what. So you never have to worry about anything. That's another reason why you don't want to settle your mind in regrets or anything like that, because it's just not worth it. God is always about moving you forward so that you're not having to feel bad for anything or focus on things that are just really not important and things that are hurting you internally or messing with your self-esteem. God doesn't want you to focus on that at all. So yeah, don't worry about that. And my last point I want to make for you today: create a forward focused plan. It's 2019. So what's your new vision for this year? What do you want to see happen by 2020? So, I'm a big fan of the vision boards. I know I hadn't mentioned the vision boards, but I am mentioning them now because I think it's important to get the vision boards going. Definitely if you haven't already, or if you are not into making an actual physical board, just, get a notebook, start jotting down some things, jotting down your list of goals, and just, put down what your big dreams are. And I always tell you, do weekly goals, make sure they're small, attainable goals each week, and then as you cross those off, that'll help you get to your big dream, whatever that may be. Or your big dreams, because maybe you have multiple dreams. I know I do. So, yes, but it's time to get cracking on our vision and writing the vision and making it plain. So, you definitely want to get that going. So, that's going to help as well. But lastly, I want to leave you with some spiritual nourishment. I think this is a relevant verse I want to read. Well, a couple of verses I want to read. This is from Matthew 14, verses 28 to 31. "Lord, if it's you," Peter replied, "tell me to come to you on the water." "Come," he said. Then Peter got down out of the boat, walked on the water, and came toward Jesus. But when he saw the wind, he was afraid and began to sink and cried out, "Lord, save me." Immediately Jesus reached out his hand and caught him. "You of little faith," he said, "why did you doubt?" So we don't want to be like Peter. We don't want to look down at the wind and look down at life, how everything is kind of twisting and turning, and become afraid. We want to trust God because we can cast all our cares on him. And we don't want to look backwards and use what happened to us in the past as a sign of what he's going to do for us now. Has nothing to do with that at all. It's 2019, people, so it's a new year and it's time for new blessings. Amen. Amen. All right. Well, that is all that I have for you this week. Once again, I hope you were blessed by this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you know someone who needs to watch this video, make sure you pass it on to them. All right. All right. Well, everybody have a beautiful, blessed Sunday. If you're having a snowstorm like I am, stay out of it. And stay inside and stay warm. All right. I will see you guys next week. Bye.